Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Everyday Work Talk. I am Sarah.
And I'm Ryan. We are happy you are here.
This podcast is for people who want to improve their English for work or business and feel more confident in everyday conversations.
Yes, here we practice real English for real work situations. And we keep the language clear and easy to understand. No long grammar lessons, just natural conversations you can use in any job.
Today, we have a very interesting and practical topic for everyone working in a modern office. We are calling it the software price negotiation.
Oh, this is a big one. Whether you are a manager buying a new tool for your team or a salesperson trying to close a deal, talking about software costs can be very tricky.
It really can. There are so many things to think about: monthly fees, setup costs, and support. It is easy to get confused if you don't have the right words.
I remember a time when I had to buy a new project management tool. I was so worried about the price that I forgot to ask about the training. We ended up paying extra for that later because my team didn't know how to use the new system. It was quite a lesson for me.
That sounds like a classic mistake. I think we have all been there. It is like buying a car and forgetting to check if it comes with tires. You focus on the shiny parts and forget the basics.
Exactly. It was a bit embarrassing, but my boss was very kind about it. She just laughed and told me to be more careful next time. She said everyone makes one big mistake when they start buying software for the company.
Well, that is why we are here today. We want to help our listeners avoid those little traps and feel totally ready for their next business meeting.
That's the plan. Before we start, how are you feeling today? You look like you have been very busy this morning.
I have! I was trying to organize my digital files and it took forever. My desktop was a total mess with hundreds of random documents, but now it finally looks clean and organized.
I know that feeling. My desktop currently has about 50 different icons on it. I can never find anything. I usually just use the search bar because I'm too lazy to organize everything into folders.
You definitely should. It makes your mind feel much clearer when your workspace is tidy. But first, let's focus on our English lesson for the day.
Good idea. Listen carefully to the dialogue coming up. We put 4 advanced phrases in the conversation. These are B2 level phrases.
We will explain exactly what they mean and how to use them after the role play. So, keep your ears open and try to catch them as they happen.
Now we will begin our role play. In this scene, I am the Director of Operations for a mid-sized marketing agency. We need a new cloud storage system for all our high-resolution videos.
And I am a senior sales representative for a tech company called Cloud Vault. Ryan is interested in our service, but he thinks our initial price is a bit high for his agency's budget.
Hi, Sarah. Thanks for joining this call today. My team and I really liked the presentation you gave last Friday. The security features of Cloud Vault are exactly what we are looking for.
That is wonderful to hear. We take security very seriously, and I think our platform would be a great fit for your agency's creative workflow.
I agree. However, I have been reviewing the contract you sent over this morning. Everything looks good, but we really need to flesh out the details of the support package before we can sign anything.
Of course. Our standard package includes email support with a 4-hour response time. If you need something faster, we have a premium tier with a dedicated account manager who can help you instantly.
Well, that premium tier is part of the problem. Your total price for the first year is about 20% higher than our current provider. We were hoping for something a bit more competitive and closer to our original numbers.
I understand. We are a premium service, but I want to make this work for you. Perhaps we could hit a snag if we don't find a way to lower the initial setup fee. Let me see what I can do to help.
That would be helpful, The setup fee is a big part of why our finance department is hesitating. They don't like paying a large amount of money before the software is even running.
I can talk to my manager about reducing the setup fee by half if you agree to a 3-year contract instead of a 1-year deal. This shows us that you are committed to a long-term partnership.
A 3-year commitment is a big step for us. I would need to look into our long-term growth plan to make sure we will still need this much storage in 2028.
That makes perfect sense. I can send you some data on how other agencies have scaled their storage needs with us over time. It might help you with your planning and your presentation to the board.
That would be great. I think if we can get that setup fee down and keep the monthly price stable, we are very close to an agreement. I just need to verify the numbers one more time.
I am glad to hear that. I will prepare a new version of the proposal with those changes and send it to you by tomorrow afternoon.
Perfect. I have another meeting starting now, so let's wrap up this call. I look forward to seeing the new numbers in my inbox.
Thank you. I will get that to you as soon as possible.
Thank you. Have a great afternoon.
And we are back. That was a very interesting negotiation. You were very focused on that setup fee, Ryan. I could tell you were really trying to get the best deal.
Yes! In a real business, those hidden fees can really hurt your budget. You have to ask about them, or they will surprise you later. If you don't ask, the answer is always no.
Absolutely. It is always better to be clear about the money early on. Now, let's look at those 4 B2 phrases we used.
The first one was flesh out. I said we needed to flesh out the details of the support package.
This is a great phrase. To flesh out something means to add more details or information to a basic plan or idea.
Think of a skeleton. It is just the bones. When you flesh it out, you add the skin and the body to make it complete. It makes the idea real.
Exactly. If your boss gives you a simple idea for a project, you might say, I will flesh out the plan and send you a full report on Monday.
It means you are going to do the hard work of finding the details. It sounds much more professional than just saying, add more info.
I agree. The second phrase was hit a snag. I used this when I was talking about the negotiation process.
Hit a snag is a very common idiom. It means to encounter an unexpected problem or a small difficulty that stops your progress for a short time.
A snag is like a small tear in your clothes or a branch catching your sweater. It is not a disaster, but it is annoying, and you have to fix it before you can keep going.
For example, you could say, our project was going well, but we hit a snag when the lead designer got sick and couldn't finish the drawings.
It is a perfect way to describe a problem without making it sound like the world is ending. It keeps the conversation calm and professional.
Very true. The third phrase was look into. I said I needed to look into our long-term growth plan.
This sounds simple, but it is very important in B2 level English. To look into something means to investigate, research, or check the facts about a situation.
It is much better than just saying, I will check it. It suggests that you are going to do a serious and careful search for information.
Someone complained about the website being slow, so the IT team is looking into it to find the cause.
It shows that you are taking action. And our final phrase was wrap up. I said this at the very end of our role play.
Wrap up is a very popular phrasal verb. It means to finish something or to bring an activity to an end.
Think of a gift. When you are finished, you wrap it up in paper to make it complete. In a meeting, when you have discussed everything, you wrap up the conversation.
We have 10 minutes left, so let's wrap up this meeting and go get some lunch before the cafe closes.
It is a very natural way to end a talk. So, to summarize, Flesh out means to add details. Hit a snag means to find a small problem.
Look into means to investigate or research. And wrap up means to finish or end something.
We are coming to the end of today's episode. But before we go, we want to hear from all of you.
That's right. We love reading your comments and learning about your lives and your work experiences.
First question. Have you ever had to negotiate for something at your job? It could be a price, a deadline, or even a new desk. How did you feel during that conversation?
Second question. Can you try to use one of today's B2 phrases in a sentence? For example, tell us about a project you are trying to flesh out, or a problem where you hit a snag recently.
And here is a third one, just for fun. What is the most difficult thing for you when you have to talk about money in English?
Please write your answers in the comments section below. We check them every day and we love to give feedback.
Also, if you found this episode helpful, please give us a like and subscribe to Everyday Work Talk.
And don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss an update. We have a brand new episode coming out tomorrow that you will really like.
That's right. Tomorrow we will be dealing with yet another mock job interview.
You definitely don't want to miss that one. It is going to be for a receptionist, one of the most popular positions in any company.
Well, I think we have covered everything for today. I'm going to go finish organizing my files now.
And I am going to go try to clean up those 50 icons on my desktop. Wish me luck.
Good luck. I think you are going to need it. Don't get distracted by the funny pictures you find.
Thank you all for listening. We really appreciate your time, your energy, and your hard work in learning English.
Keep practicing, stay positive, and remember that every small step counts toward your goal.
We will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone.